What's up, my fellow MEW trainers? MEW recently got buffed, and this is what the buffed MEW looks like. Its boosted attack got a major buff. It got like a 10% damage buff, which it did nerf quite a bit of its travel distance, but it actually doesn't matter much if the boosted attack is going to have like 10% more damage. Another thing is for light screen, your CD, your cooldown and your solar beam also both went down by 1.5 seconds. This is a big difference if you're considering for the late game. In the late game now, there would be some scenarios where you would want to play it slightly different, but in this early game it's just easy because we are playing against a Kupfu and a Hoopa, so not too big of a problem for the secures in the early game. Again, you want to use your Electro Ball, 2 boosted attack stacks, use your time your Electro Ball, or use your boosted with your Electro Ball to get 100% secure. Hoopa is low here, we immediately change into Solar Beam to finish him off. Here, what skill would you pick? Here I picked Solar Beam just because I can push him away and guarantee the score. Because with Light Screen, you stun them for a while, and with the lower cooldown now, you can push opponents much more frequently right now. Here I choose Coaching to provide my Mewtwo a shield, and with Coaching, we are able to continue fighting. And when Coaching wears off, I will just give him another new shield. And just like that, with one correct move choice of choosing Coaching, your bot lane is able to get dominated with your jungle and a Comfy maybe, although it is Mewtwo, but without the coaching from Mewtwo, you would have a harder time ganking in this lane. And once again, coaching, get your boosted and your Electro Ball to take off farm. It's already 8 minutes and we are almost at level 8. We boosted, we change into Surf to run away. If they try to chase us, we can always use our eject button. You can see our cooldown 2 seconds and we can dodge the skills, and then we can agility back boosted at Surf, but he kinda get off here, so we actually have one more agility, but I think Mewtwo's gonna have it, otherwise we wouldn't be able to chase him down too. Here one booster is enough, so we don't use any skill. What I see players play wrong is when you light screen solar beam, you don't boosted. You need to have your boosted in the combo so that you have more boosted attacks, especially now where the boosted attack has been buffed. It's more important than ever. So for example, clearing Autorias would be solar beam light screen, use your boosted before taking back your light screen, and then you can consider changing. Again, my solar beam is back up already and I can use it, change into E-Ball, coaching once again to provide my Mewtwo a shield so that he can fight with a shield and with some attack speed. By this point, if you're a Mew at level 9 around the 7-minute mark, you know the game's going to be around Mew's damage. And for ripping objectives, use coaching just because you get more Electro Balls, and use your boosted when you can. Here I use 2 coachings and use 1 E-Ball just so that I can have my boosted, but I wasted it anyway. You wanna have your boosted up before you fight. Here see some Ultrarias in the center. We can just change it into light screen solar beam and we go up top to help our teammates. We see Mew here, we just give him a solar beam. We have a boosted. He wants to beam too, we dodge. We can use our boosted, and we are not afraid of Zoroark since we can always push him out in any time. Here is Zeros trying to run away. We can connect the boosted attack, but he ran away. This solar beam should be able to take him out, but I think I sort of missed. With 2 boosted attack stack counters, I wanted to try to push them back, but I failed. But I have my solar beam here ready to help, and I changed into Electro Ball and coaching just because I have a lot of teammates here. And instead, if I would have chosen agility there, I wouldn't been able to have more boosted attack stacks as well as to help rip this objective on top. So don't underestimate coaching, especially when your boosted attack deals so much damage now. You having coaching just allows you to have more boosted attacks in the long run. So here we decide to push with Electro Ball and coaching just so that we can teleport left and right with our teammates. Here we dodge the Night Slash from Zoroark, boosted E-Ball, then we can coaching, fix up some shields from our teammates, and the fight isn't really too hard here. We score, and by this time I'm a level 12 Mew. You know the game's gotta be over. Here we can boosted E-Ball, then immediately change into Surf, then we can run away with our agility. Everything is connected and tied together. Here we know that this Mew would explode at some point, then we can finish him off with our Surf. Because you know that Mew wouldn't have any skills left after he used his Unite move, and even if it would be Surf, he wouldn't be able to kill us. Here we see Hoopa, we give him a boosted attack, Solar Beam and Light Screen. We just take him out just like that. Another boosted for the Zoro, take back our Light Screen and our Solar Beam to follow up against the Urshifu. Here we take one Mew Solar Beam. Here we push away Urshifu but didn't work with Solar Beam, then change immediately just to have our Electro Ball. Here the only way we could catch up to Urshifu is agility, and that's why we use agility in this case instead of coaching. Here we can just use E-Ball, agility to run, then change into Solar Beam to get some farm. Here I think they all try to line up together, so it's a pretty good Solar Beam for me. So Urshifu, if no one blocks for him, it's just gonna hit. We unite for the Solar Beam cooldown, have one boosted but didn't get to use. Zoroark appeared, we have our Surf, so we don't need to be afraid of him. We can use the Light Screen to push him out anytime. Utilize your Light Screen more now, since your Light Screen got buffed 1.5 seconds earlier now. And if you just see that on paper, it doesn't account into the move cooldowns where you get when you are level 13. So if you were to add in those data, it would be around 7 seconds for a Light Screen. Here we push around Zoro and he doesn't stand a chance. We just need to utilize our Light Screens properly, and they won't be able to do anything to us at this point. You just have Light Screen, you have Surf, you have agility. There's no way they're stopping you with such mobile characters. Mew is just so strong in this patch. This is actually the first game that I played with Mew. Although that I must admit that I don't think my opponents are too strong, but this is also a way to show you how you can snowball with Mew. 2 boosted attack stacks, we E-Ball, agility, and finish him off. Approaching level 15, never thought a Mew could do it. Maybe it's because of the buff. And we take out this top Reggie here, and for the last hit you want to use your E-Ball and then you fail miserably. For now I will use my E-Ball and agility just because I don't see any reason of changing it. In addition, I also see that I can have more boosted attack stacks and my E-Ball just for the DPS to parry up with my boosted attack stack. And if you haven't noticed already, this boosted attack damage is almost identical to the damage which Mew got just released. We are level 15 now. E-Ball, agility, we have one boosted. Use it and pair it with E-Ball. And use one more E-Ball. Don't get stunned by the Hoopa, your E-Ball would get cancelled. And here Mew uses Unite move, we just need to retreat, and we can always follow up with our agility if needed. There's no need of changing into Solar Beam here. Here we use up all our moves, switch into agility, Light Screen, we push him away, take back, have one boosted, and we take out the Zera. Turns out my team was doing raid the entire time while we were like killing 3 people. So I guess that's the beauty of the buffed Mew. It's insanely strong. I got 20 kills with it in this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed my gameplay. And my name is NightmewFoxy, and I'll see you guys next time.